Welcome residents, family, faculty, and staff. Today is USF Internal Medicine's first online convocation. While we may be separated by distance, we are not separated by our aspirations, our shared values, or our common sacrifice. We also share a deep appreciation for the staff of internal medicine that made all of this possible. I cannot thank that committed group enough. Before we begin our program, please join me in 47 seconds of silence in honor of white coats for Black lives. I feel nostalgic right now, for this moment is already becoming a memory. I feel nostalgia for when I was applying to medical school and being told that I would never be a doctor. I feel nostalgic for residency, for time spent with peers, for learning about the true heart of medicine, for learning really from my patients. I feel nostalgic for all of my distant colleagues and for a graduation ceremony that will never be the same. You are now in a liminal period transitioning to a new life. As we celebrate today and look to the future, we must remind ourselves of the countless people who believed in us when we really didn't believe in ourselves. It's so important. Don't forget to say thank you in a very clear way. With your new career will come many responsibilities. As superb doctors, you'll practice superior medicine. But we must also have courage. We have to have courage to follow our clinical intuition. As the poet and civil rights advocate Maya Angelou said, courage is the most important of all virtues, because without courage, none of the others can be practiced consistently. We need courage because medicine is very much an art as well as a science. Our ability to extract a history or examine a patient is a skill that takes time and thought, similar to finding a piece of a puzzle that will complete a picture. Medicine itself is a noble calling, but it is not perfect. The medicine we practice is excellent, but it's not always fair. Much of medicine is in a state of transition. Much of medicine is still a gray area. We have to work with incomplete data and broken pieces of knowledge. This gray area can only be addressed by what we call the art of medicine. And remember, when you practice medicine, you don't just practice with your mind, you practice with your heart as well. In this gray area is where I think we find the true beauty and satisfaction of medicine. It's an area of nuance, an area of complexity, and an area that science cannot yet solve, but our empathy can point the way. No patient will care about what you know until the patient knows that you care. We, the faculty, know you will never let us down in this. You enjoy our tremendous respect, and it has been our honor to be your attendings, your teachers, your mentors, and your colleagues. Thank you.
Hello. Thank you for joining us from wherever you may be. On behalf of the University of South Florida faculty, staff, trustees, and our hundreds of thousands of global alumni, I congratulate you on this extraordinary moment in each of your lives. A very meaningful occasion, not just for yourselves, but for the others who helped you along the way, your family and friends, and your university faculty, staff, and fellow students. They all take pride in your outstanding accomplishments. Although we cannot be together in person today, it does not make the completion of your rigorous residency training any less special. The past few months have presented significant challenges no one could have anticipated. As Stephen Hawking, the brilliant physicist, said, intelligence is the ability to adapt to change. Is there any truer statement about the purpose of higher education, and more specifically, your medical training? As you begin this next chapter in your life, know that there could not be a more important time for you to share your talents. You are the new warriors in this multifaceted pandemic. People will look to you not just for care, but also compassion. You will be reminded each day that you practice medicine not only with your minds, but also with your hearts. When we are beyond this healthcare crisis, your patients will continue to rely on you for your skills, for your commitment to teamwork, for your courage, and for your humanity. We hope you plan to remain in this area. The Tampa Bay community benefits greatly when well-trained physicians offer their expertise. And we hope you'll remain connected with the Morsani College of Medicine, this region's only academic medical center, and now among the top 50 medical schools for research in the country. That's a seismic shift upward, and you are part of that trajectory. You are well trained to help transform the healthcare system to address the challenges we face today and those we will confront in the future. I can't wait to see what you achieve. Congratulations.
Hello, everyone. I'm Valerie Riddle, the Associate Dean for the Morsani College of Medicine Alumni Engagement. I'm a 1989 Morsani graduate, and I am here to say congratulations to you all for completing your postgraduate training. Some of you may be going on to fellowships, but certainly you have achieved a new milestone, and we are super proud of you and wish to congratulate you. I also want to be sure that you know, even if you didn't graduate as an MD from our College of Medicine, you all are, in fact, our alumni, and we want to welcome you to our Alumni Society. Dr. Jane Messina is the incoming chair of the Alumni Society, and I'm going to turn it over to her so that she can give you her own warm welcome.
Okay. Thank you, Valerie. And I want to echo Dr. Riddle in welcoming you to the ever-growing alumni base of the USF College of Medicine. I also graduated from USF in '88 and did my residency and fellowship programs here, and right around the corner from you at Moffitt Cancer Center. We typically think of ourselves, like, as I said, as alumni of our medical school or undergraduate, but you are part of it, a very large and very strongly networked alumni base. And we want you to please consider continuing to be involved with us. We have a ton of opportunities for you to be involved, such as regional receptions, local get-togethers with the dean, alumni tailgates at football games, hopefully, and as well as abundant volunteer opportunities to interact with our awesome medical students, both in clinic and in teaching. And best of all, membership in this society is completely free. So please keep your information up to date. We have meetings twice a year, and we have committees that meet more often than that. Please stay in touch, and once again, congratulations.
Thank you, Jane, so much. Again, we welcome you to our Alumni Society. You should see on the screen ways for you to stay connected. We have a Facebook Alumni Society page, we have a page on LinkedIn, and we also have a website where you can go and update your information at any time. So please keep us up to date on where you are and what you're doing, and we hope to welcome you back in the years to come.
Hello, my name is Kate Williams and I am the Director of Advancement Services for the Tampa General Hospital Foundation. It is my pleasure to present this year's Nathan Marcus Award to Dr. Sean Amirzadeh. In 1970, Miriam Marcus, widow of Dr. Nathan Marcus, established an endowment in memory of her husband, who was a longtime physician at Tampa General Hospital. Each year, this endowment and the Tampa General Hospital Foundation fund the Nathan Marcus Award. This prestigious award is given to the house officer at Tampa General Hospital who has exhibited during the previous years the qualities that made Dr. Marcus a very special person to his colleagues. A devotion to medicine in all facets, the continued effort of self-education, the continued scholarship of the physician who is living his or her medicine, the quality of thoughtfulness and concern for the broad needs of the community of physicians, and the willingness to give of one's time, energy, and enthusiasm. On behalf of the Tampa General Hospital Foundation, we would like to say congratulations to Dr. Amirzadeh.
I am proud to introduce several awards tonight. The first is the ACP Outstanding Resident Award. This goes to a resident who has demonstrated exceptional leadership skills and advocacy for patients in our community. The next award is the Lamp of Knowledge Award. This goes to the resident with the highest score on the in-training exam, 2 years in a row, even beating out my score. The awards after that are the Resident and Fellow Awards. These are resident-nominated individuals for each PGY class and 2 fellows. They are being recognized for their exceptional education that they are providing to residents in our program. Congratulations. And finally, our Faculty Awards. Again, these faculty members are being recognized by the residents at Tampa General, Moffitt, the VA, and Outpatient. We are honored to be recognizing these educators today with the award. Thank you for all that you do for our program and the education of our residents.
extraordinarily special award is the award named in honor of Dr. Roy Benke, the personification of what we aspire to be as great doctors. It is my honor this year to present it to a person that I know as a humanist, that I know as a superb practitioner, and a great role model. The recipient of the Roy H. Benke Award this year is Dr. Candace Matea.
Please join me in recognizing our chief residents. We have 5 third-year chief residents that were selected based on nominations from faculty and peers and for early mastery of clinical care and exceptional skills in professionalism and communication. We are honored for their leadership this year in our program, especially with the additional challenges faced by the pandemic. And finally, I'd like to recognize Dr. Mirza, our 4th-year chief resident, who really has done an exceptional job being the resident director of research and has really stepped up to the plate these last several months in coordinating our curriculum across all of our sites. Thank you so much.
Hi, I'm Alex Rice,
I'm Elizabeth Melzer.
and this is our friend Snoop Quality Dog. It's hard to believe this is our 10th year of the Chief Resident in Quality and Safety program. Our graduates have become successful leaders and champions of quality and patient safety throughout the country. Our Chief Residents dedicate a year of their lives to becoming experts in quality improvement and patient safety. They become certified in Lean Six Sigma and become patient safety professionals. They also become amazing educators for students and residents. Their impact is not just to improve the care of one patient at a time, but rather all patients for the future by changing the healthcare system for the better.
Some of their most impactful projects this year have focused on decreasing NPO time prior to endoscopy and decreasing the rates of inpatient delirium with innovations such as a do not disturb period overnight. They've also optimized our telemetry process and reduced unnecessary lab testing, in addition to multiple other focused projects.
Crystal's work on delirium includes a mechanical PET program, where mechanical cats and dogs help patients with dementia avoid developing delirium by keeping them calm and keeping their minds occupied.
Philip has laid the foundation for a project to reduce time spent NPO and therefore to solve patient anger.
After graduation, Crystal will be returning to Louisiana to be a hospitalist at Our Lady of the Lake Regional Medical Center.
Philip will be joining us in the VA emergency department starting this summer. We are sure that they will change the way that healthcare is delivered as they go about their careers, just as they have done this year at the Tampa VA. Congratulations, and we're so proud of you.
Hello, my name is Dr. Jeffrey Cummings. I have the privilege and honor of providing administrative services for our internal medicine continuity clinic at the James A. Haley VA. I've also had the privilege and honor of working with Dr. Savan Shah over the past year. He has been our first outpatient chief resident for quality improvement and patient safety. He's done a phenomenal job as a pioneer for us in the outpatient setting and working with different services, with different people within our own service, both within the resident clinic as well as in our traditional clinics, to look at ways that we could improve patient safety and improve the quality of care that we provide to our patients. He has also been doing an excellent job over the past year of providing education to our residents and our medical students to help them understand the importance of quality improvement and patient safety so that they can develop the ability and the tools to improve our healthcare system as well. So Dr. Shah, thank you so much for all that you've done over the past year. You have done a tremendous job as the pioneer of our program, and you've set the bar high for the next CRQS to come in and continue the wonderful work that you've been doing. Congratulations to all of the class of 2020.
Hello everyone. My name is Dr. Roger Nehall, and I'm an internal medicine physician at the James A. Haley VA and an assistant professor of medicine at USF. I am also a co-mentor for the outpatient chief resident in quality improvement and patient safety. I have been fortunate enough to work with Savin Shah since he was an intern. Over the years, I have seen him grow into the amazing physician that he currently is. When Savin approached me about the chief resident year, I was very excited to have him. As our first outpatient chief resident in quality and safety, he has definitely set a high bar for the future. Throughout the year, he has learned the principles of Lean and Six Sigma, as well as educated the internal medicine residents and medical students. Savin has also worked as a clinic attending and a hospitalist attending throughout his year, and has volunteered to help the VA inpatient medicine service during the COVID-19 pandemic. As part of his requirements, he completed a year-long project which was focused on improving colon cancer screening in the outpatient setting at the VA. Unfortunately, his work was cut short by COVID-19, but I expect it to be a success when the project is picked up by the next chief. Overall, it was an honor and a pleasure to work with Savin this year, and I expect him to go on to be a great oncologist.
We are so proud to be presenting your graduation certificates today, although bittersweet that we can't be celebrating together in person.
Just 3 years ago, you matched into our program from over 22 different medical schools. From Chicago to Michigan, Puerto Rico to Korea, we are honored you trusted us with your residency training. We are so proud of everything you have learned and how far you have grown during residency training. Coming in as fresh interns, learning procedures, learning critical care management, running codes, to now graduating and getting ready to go out into practice, join fellowship, or give back to our program as chief residents. You all have grown so much during residency training. It is so fun to look back 3 years ago and see where you've started, knowing how far you have come and where you are now. Beyond residency training, you've even accomplished so much. You've built houses from the ground up. You've gotten married or started families. You're National Health Service scholars and will be giving back to the community after graduation. You're our first scholars graduates, paving the way in hospital leadership and health information technology. Everyone is leaving lasting changes to our program and leaving with lasting friendships. Finally, we are so proud of everyone's leadership during the coronavirus pandemic, doing everything from donating blood to taking care of patients on the COVID team, to launching a 1,000 plus patient clinic serving Hillsborough County and creating our telemedicine platform that we are going to be using. We are so proud of everything that you've helped us accomplish, and we can't wait to do one of those certificates too.
Hi, I'm Charlotte Durr, and I'm the Program Director for Emergency Medicine. Just a quick shout out to my graduates to say, congratulations, class of 2020. This day is all about you and the hard work that you've put in during the last 3 years. As you begin this new stage in your medical careers, I want you to rest assured that you will make a difference because you have the knowledge and the skill set to handle anything that may walk through the emergency department doors. I really look forward to hearing about your professional and your personal achievements over the next few years and how you've built upon the foundation that was laid during your residency training. So congratulations, class of 2020, and my very best wishes to you all.
Hello, I'm Dr. Erica Abel, and I'm the Program Director for the Combined Internal Medicine Pediatric Residency. This year, I'm really proud to graduate 5 outstanding residents. The MedPeds program is a combination of 2 years of internal medicine and 2 years of pediatric training, and so our residents really have a diverse experience as they rotate through 4 different hospitals and numerous different clinical sites. These 5 residents have really excelled in all of those areas, and we couldn't be prouder. First, we have Dr. Christopher Hillhouse. He is known for his dedication to patient care, and he has been nominated as Resident of the Quarter for internal medicine numerous times for his outstanding role in patient care. Then we have Dr. Matthew Liu, who is a leader in scholarly activity and has really helped to champion and mentor other residents in having different abstracts and publications done, and we were quite proud of that. The next resident is Dr. Mahad Mohammed, who is known for his outstanding fund of knowledge. He has led both the ACP Jeopardy team for USF and also the pediatric Jeopardy team, which is called Pediatric Brain Bowl, and has come out quite victorious in all of those endeavors. We are disappointed he wasn't able to compete this year at Nationals because of COVID, because I think he was going to take home the trophy. Next is Dr. Yilmarie Rosado Acevedo, who has been a wonderful leader and peer mentor. She has really been someone that everyone has looked to help guide them through their residency program and has really shown amazing qualities. And last is Dr. Saif Shahidan, who is known for his compassionate care and his wonderful attitude and camaraderie with his fellow residents. They've all really performed outstanding throughout their residency, and we're really going to miss them. We wish them the best of luck, and we know that they are well trained for whatever situations get thrown at them, given the variety of things they've dealt with during the past 4 years. Congratulations.
Hi there, Mark Glom here. I am the Program Director for the Allergy and Immunology Program in Internal Medicine. We also have another A&I program at Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital that has their own separate fellowship program. We have a 2-year fellowship program here and have been accredited for over 35 years. We take 2 fellows alternating with 3 fellows every other year. And this year we are fortunate to be graduating 2 excellent senior fellows, Dr. Raul Villarreal and Dr. Claudia Gafke. Both have done an excellent job throughout fellowship, especially in the 2nd year, where they both really grew a lot. Dr. Villarreal was our chief fellow and did an excellent job in that administrative and educational role. There are some similarities between the 2 graduating fellows. Both got married in their senior year, not to each other, but to other people, and both did it on the sly. So we were fortunate to get to see the pictures afterward, which was fun. There are also some other similarities between our 2 graduating fellows. They're both returning to their home states to practice. Dr. Villarreal is joining one of our program's alumni, Dr. Joe Diaz, who's practicing in San Antonio, Texas, and Dr. Gafke is returning to her home state of Arizona to join a practice in the Scottsdale, Phoenix area. We wish them both the very best of luck out in a brave new world, and we encourage them to stay connected to our extended allergy immunology family which spans across the country, and hope to see them again soon at one of our annual meetings. The very best to all.
To the class of 2020, dear residents, fellows, faculty, and the extended family of the University of South Florida Department of Internal Medicine, with specific reference to the Division of Cardiovascular Sciences at the University of South Florida Morsani College of Medicine. On behalf of our division chief and chair, Dr. Guilherme Oliveira, and our broad, expansive faculty, I congratulate our 6 highly selected and outstanding fellows. You have now completed your training in cardiovascular diseases with honor, pride, distinction, and most importantly, your self-recognition of the privilege of becoming a cardiovascular specialist, a cardiologist to the patients, system, and communities that we now and forever shall serve. Those fellows include Dr. Christopher Cook, Dr. Jamin Patel, Dr. Tony Sunjic, Dr. Justin Tanner, Dr. Alan Welter Frost, and Dr. Mohammed Zatir. And identically so to those 5 advanced subspecialty cardiology fellows, Dr. Nidhi Patel, cardiac imaging, Dr. Mohammed Alamar, cardio-oncology, Dr. Anant Karad, clinical cardiac electrophysiology, Dr. Robbie Wu, heart failure and transplant cardiology, and Dr. Garrett Brown, interventional cardiology. You have been changed, and you have changed the ecology and anthropology of what I believe is the best training grounds in the nation for preparing cardiovascular clinicians, academicians, and institutionalists. Here in the University of South Florida Morsani College of Medicine Division of Cardiovascular Sciences, at Tampa General Hospital, at the James A. Haley and Bay Pines VA Hospital, and Moffitt Cancer Center. You represent not only the product of that which you have made with forethought, followed by on-the-fly career adjustments into your best selves, but the fulfillment of our society and our academy's mandate to become the best of the best. It is our expectations that we have contributed to the whole person of each of your development, that you are lifelong learners, and that each of you manifests what is before you with the raw power of professional, intrinsic motivation, and psychological well-being. We know that you now continue on with self-confidence, but not overconfidence or self-importance. It was 15 years ago that Gagné and Dept published their landmark treatise on self-determination theory and work motivation. Therein, they christened 3 pillars that are essential to the fulfillment of your professional endeavors: autonomy, competency, and relatedness. Relatedness is the most important. It is the sense that one belongs, that there exist interpersonal attachments, social connectedness to the organization, which stands above all, even above the anatomy, physiology, and the cognitive and technical skills that you have acquired in the past 3 years. Although we have instilled self-reliance in each of you, remember we do nothing alone, clinical care, science, or education. Being a part of and contributing to the greater good will be the best assurance of your enduring success. We regard you and all fellows as our ode to joy, the solitary reason for our faculty's devotion to education and training, the paying forward of our craft. You will not be forgotten for your work, study, scholarship, and change that you made. As you shall not be forgotten, I ask that you not forget the 3 pillars of our program. Number 1, show up. Number 2, always do your best. And number 3, never worry alone. I leave you with this final verse from one of the great books. Whither thou goest, I will go, and where thou lodgest, I will lodge. Thy people shall be my people, and my people shall be yours, even to the end.
Anand Karot is graduating after a 2-year fellowship in clinical cardiac electrophysiology here at USF. He's a graduate of the University of Missouri and then did his internal medicine residency at UAB in Alabama. After 3 years of fellowship training in cardiology at USF, he joined us in EP for 2 years and is now graduating. He has acquired advanced skills in complex catheter ablation as well as complex device implantation, and it is an outstanding electrophysiologist at this point. He's very independent, he's gentle, he's great with his patients, and I'm extremely proud about him. He's joining a private group in St. Petersburg, Baycare at Morton Plant Hospital, and I'm sure that he's going to do really well over there. Anand also has tremendous human qualities. He is a gentle giant, and I'm very sad to see him go. Anand, we're proud of you and we're happy for you. Good luck.
Hi, my name is Sujung Che, and I am the Program Director for the USF GI Fellowship Program, and I am pleased to announce our 4 graduating fellows, Dr. Jade Edwards, Dr. Shruti Moni, Dr. Sujit Sethi, and Dr. Arush Singh. Resiliency is a word that describes your class as you've demonstrated toughness and the ability to spring back from any circumstance, including but not limited to this current COVID-19 pandemic. You have all made unique contributions to our fellowship program, making it healthier and stronger. Whether it be your research prowess, improving the wellness of our fellows and faculty, or helping us to understand the economics of medicine, our program has changed for the better. I know this is a difficult time to be graduating, as there's so many unknowns about how the world is going to restructure after this pandemic. However, I am confident that you're going to be successful no matter the situation. Congratulations to the four of you, the class of 2020.
Hi, my name is Rachel Simmons, and I'm the Program Director for the Emergency Medical Services Fellowship. The EMS Fellowship focuses on the science of pre-hospital medicine and the oversight of first responders to allow provision of excellent medical care outside the hospital. By serving as a medical director, EMS physicians can ensure the public health of a community and also help to develop safe protocols for disaster management. Although this year has offered some unprecedented challenges, we have been so proud of how our fellow has risen to handle this environment and are so happy to say that he will be staying in the Tampa Bay area as a medical director. Andrew, congratulations on your accomplishments thus far, and I'm looking forward to continuing to work with you in the future.
This is Dr. Gomez Dept, Director of the Endocrinology Fellowship Training Program. I wrote a small presentation speech to be sure I do not miss any key point. Let me start by congratulating all graduates as they have reached another milestone in their life, and to thank their family for their support during all these years. This academic year, our endocrinology training program is graduating 3 wonderful physicians, Dr. Lottie Torres, Dr. Jessica Betancourt, and Dr. Carlos Pla. They completed 2-year training in endocrinology, and they are ready to practice independently. They are smart, dedicated, and very professional physicians that will serve very well the community where they practice. Dr. Betancourt and Dr. Pla will stay in Tampa practicing endocrinology, and Dr. Torres will join a practice in Iowa. I wish all of them well, knowing they will become very successful endocrinologists. Congratulations, Dr. Torres, Dr. Betancourt, and Dr. Pla, and thank you for your amazing job in the past 2 years. Thank you.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Luboš Sokol, and I am a director of Hematology Oncology Fellowship Program. I am honored to introduce you Hematology Oncology Fellowship Graduating Class 2020. Every year at this time, we celebrate graduation of 10 bright physicians. This year is not an exception. Here are our graduates: Hannah Asghari, Justin Asquith, Oni Chen, Erin Dean, Ruchi Desai, Kristen Gunter-Obin, Ariel Grajales, Tony Hunter, Vania Fuok, and Aksan Shah. 7 of our graduates will join academic institutions and free private practice. A majority of them will remain practicing in Florida. On behalf of our faculty members, medical staff, and patients, I would like to thank our graduating fellows for their hard and compassionate work in all 3 teaching hospitals in Tampa and for their keen interest and great accomplishments in research and education. I have no doubt that this group of superb young cancer specialists will be successful in their professional career and move this important medical field forward. I wish you the best in both professional and personal life and hope that you will always be proud alumni of the University of South Florida. Thank you.
Chris Albers with Transplant Hepatology. The Transplant Hepatology Fellowship at TGH is a smaller program with only 1 fellow in the program at any one time. For the last year, we've been very fortunate to have Dr. Chima as part of our team. Despite only being here for 1 year, Dr. Chima has made a lasting impression on our fellowship and our transplant team members. She's well respected and well liked by our colleagues, patients, and their families. Early in her fellowship, she participated in the American Liver Foundation academic debates, where she expertly debated against fellows from other programs in Florida and Georgia. Her preparation and performance reflected well in the program. She also completed a project analyzing the cost effectiveness of LKM antibodies in the evaluation of abnormal liver function tests. Dr. Chima will be returning to Wright State University to complete a gastroenterology fellowship. We all know that she will continue to represent the very best of Tampa General in that program. I hope the time spent with us will help her achieve all her career goals. Again, thank you, Dr. Chima.
Hello and congratulations to our 4 graduating fellows. You are now the 35th, 6th, 7th, and 8th fellows to graduate from the Hospice and Palliative Medicine program over the last 12 years at the University of South Florida. We are proud of how much you've learned and accomplished and grown over this past year. This is quite a year to enter our field, a year that has tested all of us, but a year that has also reminded us of the importance of this unique field. I know that the skills that you've acquired in communication and prognostication and complex pain and symptom management and the ethical principles underlying medical decision will serve you well in your careers over the next many years. I want to recognize each of you, Drs. Allison Salib, Ashley Rose, Nick James, and Shapir Rosenberg. I know that you will be wonderful additions to the family of hospice and palliative medicine physicians, and wish you all the best in your future careers. Thanks.
Today is a very special and commemorative day for those of you that have displayed the qualities of a healer, whether ancient or modern. It is a privilege for me to stand before you and welcome you to your new world. On a modern scale, other sages have construed that a pathway is not ever really begun until your first committed step is taken. You all also have shown various levels of commitment at many crossroads of your personal and professional lives. And I am honored to be a witness to the process while at USF. There is a historically ancient spiritual tradition that informs us and presages the very quantum theory of the universe, is that there are various probabilities for any event in the universe to take place at the same time. In your case, you have chosen many individual pathways as you separate from your mother institution. But at some junction, resonant with each of you, you must tread a path of your own making and separate from the herd. So in your collective journey, you may have had same mentors, same algorithms, but may have chosen very individualized professional journeys. As you begin your new journey, keep your sight on bigger accomplishments. We are now witness to your flight to loftier goals and will always look upon you with fondness and pride.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Claude Basile, and I am proudly a faculty of the Department of Internal Medicine at USF and the Program Director of Nephrology and Hypertension. Over the last few weeks, I enjoyed reading a book for Viktor Frankl entitled Man's Search for Meaning, and I really learned a lot from this book, especially when Viktor Frankl was describing their miserable life and how they were facing their challenges as prisoners at Auschwitz camp. And to best describe his experience, he used a quote from Nietzsche: "He who has a why to live for can bear with almost any how." In the middle of a pandemic, it's crucial for us as physicians to find an aim for our lives while saving other lives and curing patients in order to strengthen ourselves and bear the terrible how of our existence. And remember, in the middle of a pandemic, it's crucial to follow policies and protocols and not panic. And now I will move to our honored graduate who will be moving to a new chapter in their lives and will becoming great nephrologists. I will start with our fellow, Michelle Coffin, who loves Puerto Rico so much. She did her internal medicine residency back home, and then she came to us only to do her fellowship, and she's going back home to Puerto Rico to join a practice of nephrology where she will have an opportunity to do some research. Michelle was a great fellow, very well liked by her patients and her colleagues. And now I will move to our second fellow, Dr. Octavio Chavez, who is originally from Bolivia. He did his internal medicine back in New York, and he came to us to do his fellowship. And he will be joining FKP, Florida Kidney Physicians, to open a new practice of nephrology in Lakeland. Octavio will be a great nephrologist. And now I will move to our third fellow, Dr. Samir Al-Qasimi, who is originally from Saudi Arabia. He did his internal medicine in Texas, and now he came to us to do his fellowship, and he was one of our two chief fellows. He did a great job, and after finishing his fellowship, he's going back home to do academic medicine, he will be an academic nephrologist back home in Saudi Arabia, and I'm pretty sure Samir will be a very great nephrologist. And finally, I will move to our other chief fellow, Dr. Somit Gupta, who's very well known to a lot of the Tampa General physicians, where he spent 6 years as hospitalist. And then he moved to Advent Health for a few years to be a hospitalist too. And finally, he made the right decision to came to nephrology, and he becoming a great nephrologist at the end of his 2 years. And he was the chief fellow, and he did a great job too. And Somit will be joining FKP in the Zephyr Hills area, and he will be Florida Kidney Physicians nephrologist over there, and he will be one of the best nephrologists in the Tampa Bay area. So I'm very proud of our fellows, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna be great ambassadors of our program. I wish them all the best, and have a good day.
My name is Kimberly Cow, and I am the Program Director of the Pulmonary and Critical Care Fellowship. I'd like to thank Dr. Sinnott and Lourdes for this virtual graduation and all your support. Pulmonary and Critical Care entices those who are attracted by physiology, complex critical reasoning, and procedural expertise in a fast-paced and often uncertain environment. They are tasked with the tremendous responsibility for caring for those who are critically ill and entrusted by patients and families to guide them through difficult decisions. I'd like to congratulate all of the graduates of 2020 and challenge each of you to find a way to balance your clinical demands while retaining the joy of medicine, to practice safe, quality care with integrity, compassion, and commitment to lifelong learning. I have the privilege and honor of working with 5 outstanding individuals while they have dedicated themselves to being on the front lines, and this has been no more important than during this pandemic that we are facing.
Soraya and Hamayon, 2 years ago, the USF rheumatology family welcomed you with open arms. How appropriate that I send you off with words from my home. You have assimilated into our world as family, sharing the work, our successes, and our challenges. USF Rheumatology was gifted with 2 physicians of the highest moral and ethical standards, dedicated to delivering the highest quality of patient care. Soraya and Hamayon, you have achieved all of the goals of our fellowship and beyond. In the spirit of the USF Morsani College of Medicine graduate medical education charge, you both hold the knowledge, skills, and attitudes necessary to achieve the highest levels of professional and personal accomplishment and to safeguard the public trust. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to help guide you through this leg of your professional journey. We look forward to continuing to share in your professional accomplishments as you continue on your professional journey. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Dr. Lara Watine, and it's my honor and privilege to be able to introduce the Sleep Medicine Fellowship Program for the 2019-2020 academic year. First, I'd like to congratulate all of the trainees on their accomplishments and wish you well on your future endeavors and career plans. The Sleep Medicine Fellowship is a one-year fellowship. It is a multidisciplinary program that relies on the expertise of pulmonary, neurology, pediatrics, ENT, psychiatry, psychology, and dentistry in order to train our fellows in a wide range of sleep disorders and treatment modalities, as sleep disorders, if left untreated, can have significant impact on patients' quality of life and overall health. I have two fellows that I would like to congratulate, Dr. Gemma Gulati and Dr. Ravi Patel. Dr. Gemma Gulati joined us after she completed an internal medicine residency in Savannah, Georgia, and upon completion of her sleep medicine fellowship, will join TGH this summer as a hospitalist. Congratulations, Dr. Gulati, and all the best. Dr. Patel has been with USF during his entire postgraduate training, including a residency in internal medicine, fellowship in pulmonary and critical care medicine, and now a fellowship in sleep medicine. We wish him very well on his next steps, which will be to do pulmonary critical care and sleep medicine at the Bay Pines VA. Congratulations, Dr. Patel, and good luck.
I want to thank everyone who's joined us tonight for the 46th Department of Internal Medicine ceremony in honor of graduating residents and fellows. Congratulations to all our graduates for reaching this career milestone. Each of you have arrived at this moment because of your hard work and sustained commitment to perfecting your craft and improving the lives of your patients. I know I speak for all of USF Health when I say that we are all very proud of all you have achieved, and we can't wait to see where the future will take you. Now, no great thing is ever done alone. Today represents the collaborative effort of many people, and not the least among them are your family and friends. So we should take a few seconds to recognize their vital contribution to your success. I would also like to take a moment to recognize Dr. T Sinnott for his outstanding leadership and vision, as well as your exemplary faculty for their dedication to your training. You are beginning your careers at one of the most turbulent times for healthcare and for our society in 100 years. You have learned powerful public health lessons, gained incomparable clinical experiences, and seen firsthand what the twin contagions of viruses and racial injustice can do to our world. Now more than ever, being a physician is both the greatest of privileges and the gravest of responsibilities. The world desperately needs both your calm clinical expertise and your loud voice for justice, your boundless compassion and your dauntless courage, your commitment to lifelong learning and your grit. I have no doubt that each of you is up to the challenge. As you venture forth onto this uncharted territory, I urge you to stay true to the values you've acquired here: humanism, professionalism, scientific rigor, intellectual curiosity, teamwork, and excellence in all you do. Remember the reason we're all here in the first place, which I think is best captured by the ancient Stoic admonition that true happiness is the full use of your powers along lines of excellence and a life-affording scope. Congratulations.